Yeah, we do. Yeah.
And then we're on about Love Island, because you watch Love Island, don't you? I can't watch Love Island. I can't watch.
Well, I had a fella come round the other day, and I'm thinking, I would like to have him in Love Island. I'd like to put him in Love Island to see if he can converse with them there.
Oh, is this your neighbour that came round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd never met this guy before, but he came round and it's nice enough chap, you know, but he said, yeah, like I say, it's obviously, like I say, it's that you've got a tree at the back, obviously, like I say, it's quite high, and obviously, like I say, it's a panoramarus penis electus, or whatever the fuck it's called. I said, yeah, I know that. He said, well, they're sharp, like I say, and they're like, and my son's like, you know, I mean, like I say, it's sharp, you know. I said, well, how tall's your son? He says, well, that big, because he's on his shoulder, he's only 2. I said, all right. And the kid's going, I said, what's up with him? He's tired. I said, why don't you do what I do when I'm tired? I go to fucking sleep. He said, he wants to see the fish in the pot. I said, oh, you got that from? Did you? Okay. Well, obviously, like I say, it's sharp for him up there. I said, well, it's 20 foot high, is that tree?
Yeah.
How's he going to get up there for it to be sharp? He said, well, it's sticking through the face. Well, just cut it off then. Well, like I say, obviously. I said, can you say anything without saying obviously, like I say?
This is how we get to Love Island and how we speak on Love Island.
Well, obviously, like I say. I said, obviously you can't.
Because these, you know what I mean? That's another one that people say all the time.
Well, on Love Island the other night, I think the fella, that's why I'd like that fella to go and talk to these and just see if they can have a conversation, see if they can understand each other. Because there was a fella on there, I don't know the names, and he said to the girl, he says, like, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like, it's like 100% like, because we've like got banter like, and like I like you.
You know what I mean? He said, people who just put these words in, like in the middle of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? In it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know what I mean? In it.
Yeah, do you follow me? Yeah.
Do you follow me? You follow me?
Well,
absolutely.
I've got a gardener. I've got a gardener who says that to me. He can't say a sentence without saying, do you follow me?
Yeah.
And I keep saying, yeah, I do.
Yeah, following you.
Yeah, you do what?
Follow you.
Yeah.
He's like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. What? Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you know what I mean? You follow me? Are you with me? In it. So, people who put words, people who say a sentence and then put words at the end of that sentence that mean absolutely nothing to do whatsoever with that sentence. Do you know what I mean?
But then when you get these people talking this shite, like, you know what I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is like, and it's like, you know what I mean, like, and no, we don't actually. Truth be known.
I don't follow you. I don't know what you mean.
No.
And I don't give a shit. That's why I'm not following you. But I have no idea what you're talking about.
I fucking did. But then you get one of the girls who was quite clever. She said something, or just a word, and I can't remember what the word was, but he said, "What's that?" It's like, it wasn't even like a pentagraphical or any long word or anti-disestablishmentarianism. It was just something that everybody knows, but he didn't.
He didn't. It's the education system, though, isn't it? It's absolutely knackered. The education system is absolutely... You go now, you pay for some cash, and you give somebody a £20 note, and that, whatever its cost, was £16.36 or that. £20. Trying to work out 60. What's these coins with corners on? What's these smaller coins?
Well, my ex-bird, who's now in Australia with some other poor bastard, because she's a narcissist, you know.
Yeah, I am one of them.
Well, we've all had narcissists. That's where you and I, because we've got, we actually probably have got the same father, but we haven't. We're the only couple that are brothers but haven't got the same father or mother.
Absolutely. It's quite...
We'll go down the list for one bit. But her daughter had got a job and she was 16 and she got a job in the shop. She said, all right, what are you eating today? I said, all right. She said, well, he gave me a £5 and it was £4.15. And he says, do you want the 15 pence? She said, well, of course I do. If I don't, I'll have to put it in out of my wages. No, I'll give you the 15 pence. You give me £1. No, it's £4.15. I'll give you
Yeah.
I'll give you 85 pence change. He said, but if I give you the 15 pence, no, you've got to give me the 15. I'm taking it out. And I tried to explain it to her and she didn't get it. Still. What the fuck?
It's the world, isn't it? It's the world, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. But we're on about that, you know what I mean? And then we're on about the other day, which was really funny, when we're on about how on earth did certain entertainers make a living. And my first one was Stanley Unwin.
Oh.
How did Stanley Unwin make a living?
Well, it was a clever language that he learned.
But for people who don't know, because we do get, you know, there might be a few young people watching this, Stanley Unwin, you can Google him.
Was a professor.
He made a living out of talking complete and utter. But how did he talk?
But you could understand him.
Could you?
Yeah, you could, yeah. So if he was to say, what your firm is called Carry On Printing, so Carry On Printing, and you've made a mistake. So I'm a customer, it's coming, you made a mistake on one of my printing. Goodly Darbar. Now, deep folly to the brain loader, and the Karaoke printer mould. Now that is...
It's just...
Karaoke means carry on, printer mould is the printing. And that's what he said. Goodly bye loader, that means goodbye.
But who paid money to see this man? I don't get it. Him, Stanley Unwin,
Oh, Percy Edwards.
it's a thrush.
That's a thrush.
Oh, that's a sparrow. How the fuck?
Well, he probably copied the guy who used to play the guitar. What was his name? That
Roger Whittaker.
Roger Whittaker. Yeah. Oh, I'll just buy this LP of a bloke whistling. Or you can listen to the plumber whistling. Shut the fuck up, please. I'm trying to listen to Roger Whittaker whistling.
Do you know my mate, Steve Royal? He used to do, what was it called now? It was Slaughter, was it the Slaughterhouse Boys? I can't, Slaughterhouse something. But he invented this character called Spacker Bill.
Spacker Bill.
And he'd go, Spacker Bill. That's going to be one of the funniest characters I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But like Spacker Bill, you're not going to see on telly, but you still got Stanley Unwin and you still got... Who's the other one? Arthur Askey.
Yeah. I'm a little busy bee.
I'm a busy bee. People were entertained. But well, when you watch, sometimes I watch the good old days, and
I'm on it.
some people like, but you guys, when you were together, you were a comedy show group. That was it.
Yeah.
But Billy Dainty and Arthur Askey, well, Billy Dainty's busy. He used to come on and walk funny.
Yeah, they just walk funny. Max Wall used to walk funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just funny walks.
Wilson, Kelly and Betty.
Exactly.
Just walking funny.
Yeah.
And they made a
Sand
living.
dance.
Yeah.
They made a fortune out of that.
I don't get it.
Throw a bit of sand.
I don't get it. I don't
You
get
sit
it.
watching it. Oh.
I don't get it. And then Percy would come on. And then Stanley would come on, hitching, bower it, tail it, back to you, fucker. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
That'd be a good show, wouldn't it?
It'd be shite. Just
Sand dancing, Percy Pure, Roger Whittaker, Goodly Barloader. And then we could have Les Dennis just hosting it. Oh, Rita.
Was that Rolf Harris, that one?
I don't know.
Oh, the worst. I mean, I'm not the world's greatest actor, don't say that I am, but...
Well, that's another one that went fucking tits up and all, isn't it?
What?
When Graham and I we did a rock and roll show, and it was called Rock with Laughter. It was in, I don't know where it
Rock with Laughter, yeah, that was.
No, that was Blackpool.
Blackpool.
No, we did a Rocking with Laughter, and that was with Marmalade, Four Pennies, Searchers, something else, and us. So we were the Laughter, and they were the, what is it? So a group went on, did the bit, and then they went off, and the roadies came on, took the guitars off and everything, snare drum off, and then some more roadies come on and brought different stuff on, different guitars, and audience just sat there looking at it, watching this shit go on. And then they'd do their spot, and then their roadies would come and take them off, and then another set of roadies would bring more stuff on. And I said to the guy, I said, what's all that about? I said, why did you pull the curtains or have somebody telling gags in front? He said, no, there aren't any curtains. I said, tell you what, second show, we're doing a week of them. Second show, I'll put the tracksuit on that I use for allergy, and I'll do Savile. And I'll be Jimmy Savile, and I'll introduce the next act. So you tell me which the next act is, and I'll get a bit of information about it. So I would walk on that day, for out about that, and that was a move down there. They were the Four Pennies, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? Right, now then. Now the Marmalade, they were number 7 in the charts, and we went on doing all. So I did all this shite, right? And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Roadies have set up. Are you guys ready? Right? Oh, here we go. The Marmalade. And the bloke says, "It's fucking brilliant, Matt. Oh, can you do all the tour? Can you come on?" And I said, "Yeah, of course I can." Right. So me and him, fucking hell, let's make a video in heaven. Because he's dead now.
No, what it was
No, he was dead then.
Yeah, but I
said,
found out when he was dead, I said to Rob, Rob, I've got an idea. Get that fairy cabinet open, because this one will be going in. I said, I know what I'll do. I bought JimmySavileTribute.com, JimmySavileTribute.co.uk, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said, Rob, I can get you a load. I think Brannigan's was still open at the time.
Yeah.
All these big nightclubs were still open. I said, 45 minutes, £2,000, Jimmy Savile, you come on. Now then, as it happens, guys and gals. You come on, £2,000, back pocket. Absolutely fucking brilliant. I built a website. I did a video of Jimmy walking up to heaven and the gates opening and all the rest of it.
And I did the video with a halo.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm up here, and the governor says I can come down and do your gig. Right, how's about that then? So you ring this number there, and the governor here says I can come down there, and I'll be there at your gig. So that was it. And the bookings flooded in for about an hour. Then the fucking men come on the news. The biggest pedo known to mankind. Then they were all ringing up saying, can you do anybody else?
Yeah.
Well, hi, it's Tony Blackbird here. That's not right the same, is it? No.
That was funny, that. I remember that phone call. You may as well just put your wig and glasses away now, Rob. Because that's not... Open that fairy cabinet, that'll go in with windscreen wipers, that'll go in with the hanging baskets, that'll go with the wild angels, that'll go with everything else, the fab phones. At
least I didn't buy his Rolls Royce for about 12 million quid.
No.
That some poor bastard did.
No.
Oh, we bought it and we're going to put it in front of our cafe. I think it's at the bottom of a lake now, isn't it? And they were buying his t-shirts and shit like that. Oh my God.
I mean, he was a prolific. I mean, it wasn't long because he was buried in Scarborough. And I think it was the same night when all council estate lot went up and started digging it up, smashed all this thing and everything. They had to get rid of it all.
I think he knew because he said I want it buried in lead or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
And
he wanted it on an angle so he could overlook the sea as well.
Yeah. But he knew we were going to get found out after the time had gone.
I mean, I knew. When I was about 12-year-old, me and my mates used to go around to his flat in Scarborough, knock on his door and shout, "Jimmy, you're a paedophile," and that I'm 61 now. So that was like nearly 50 years ago. You know, people knew, everybody knew about Savile. Everybody knew.
Yeah. My voice, by the way, I did tell you, didn't I, on the Netflix thing.
Oh, Savile the Horror Story, that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, me. It's my voice. Because
it's a good impression, that.
Well, they had the they had the transcript from the police, and I did it with an actress. And we just did the police as if we were police.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what was interesting as well. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I know Jimmy Savile's a bit of a dodgy area that we're talking about here, but you know, it's interesting what you said to me when you were doing that, and you said how Jimmy Savile's voice changed from when he was younger to when he was older, and he said this is how Jimmy sounded when he was younger and how he sounded when he was older. What? explain?
Well, because when we filmed it or when we recorded it, they said, well, he was 80 odd when he did it. Can you age his voice? And both of his teeth are rotten. And he used to play for time. He would light a cigar and put something in his mouth so he have to talk. I said, in his mouth like that. He said, right, now then. So it's just checking time. He was playing for time. So he could answer the questions. Could think. Well, and he'd invent his own words. Well, did you actually do that? Will you say, I'm a bit tricky? What the fuck does that mean? I'm a bit tricky. That means I am, but I'm not going to tell you.
So how did Jimmy sound when he was doing Top of the Pops, and how did he sound just before he died?
Well, when he was doing Top of the Pops, it was a young voice, wasn't it? So, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, how's about that then? Unbelievable. Right, this one here. Ooh. Right, that's how he spoke then.
Yeah.
But when he died, before he died, it was, you see, I'm going to set you down there. And he's got lower, and I will take you to court. Goodness gracious, right. See, right, this way.
Because he ate a banana as well, didn't he?
I ate a banana, and fucking like the cigar, so you can't hear a fucking word I'm saying.
Yeah.
Twat.
Horrible man. Horrible.
But do you know what? And this is a fact. People say, oh, you're talking about Jimmy. Most people go, oh, no, don't say his name. Oh, no. You know why? And I've figured it out. Why? Because there's people committed far worse things in the world. Like Hitler, for God's sake. He killed 6 million people. I mean, he was a sadist, he was a horrible man. But you can talk about him. Right? Yeah. And nobody goes, oh, don't say his name. But they do with Savile. And I know what it is. It's because he fooled everybody.
He took the piss out of everybody, didn't he?
He took the piss. He was doing it he was hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
And because all these people were taking it, oh, good old Jimmy.
Yeah.
And then when it came out, they go, oh, I feel so embarrassed that I bloody believed that shite.
Yeah.
And so when you say his name, it's their own embarrassment.
Yeah, I mean, they had him in his coffin and trundled him around the old Scarborough, and all these knobheads were clapping when he was going past in his coffin.
Yeah.
And all these people were clapping him.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, the truth will come out. Obviously, that was before the truth came out.
Yeah, but now those are the people who go, don't mention his name, because it's their own embarrassment. Yeah. That's what it is. Anyway. Fucking boring that, anyway.
But you had to get the impression in though, mate.